The very first guiding principle of ours is we passionately believe in making the world a better place. If we could change the way we eat, we could change our future.
I'm going to give you a demonstration of the Vitamix machine.
Vitamix was started by my great-grandfather in 1921 because in his mind and in his heart, this is how every household in the world could eat healthier and it would taste fantastic.
Here's to your health. Delicious.
This is how we can change the way the world thinks about food.
I wanted to make people feel good. And the Vitamix gives us the ability to do things beyond our imagination.
I've had a Vitamix since I was in 7th grade. I bought one with my babysitting money. I can put everything I need into it, so I make sure I get enough protein, enough fat, enough carbs, everything in one meal. I love my Vitamix.
I use the Vitamix blender in the work that I do a lot. It's been a really great tool to show the fun side of cooking and just how you can totally let loose and like throw a bunch of different things in a blender. I think that's the part that the kids love the most, and when you get those light bulbs to go off and have them connect to food and being able to unlock that potential for a really awesome life, just an amazing thing.
Over the years, I honestly don't think I've ever used a different blender in any restaurant that I've worked in. And that just shows durability and dependability is very important. And the Vitamix blender does that for us.
Food has the power to fuel our futures, and when we ensure that the next generation is fueled and healthy, we are also ensuring a healthier future for us all.
Join us in helping make the world a healthier place. Together, we can make a change that will last for generations to come.
Hello everybody, we could not be more excited to have you for this hour because we have Vitamix here at Openshop, and we're glad to have your company this hour, and I think you're going to be very happy that you joined us as well because we have the exclusive Vitamix that you can afford. Now, a lot of you know this machine. This is a machine that has a very, very rich history, still made in Ohio in the USA since 1921, 4th generation family business. But I know a lot of you see these out and about in those juice bars, you know, the ones that boost your day, restaurants, the chains of cafes and coffee places. This is the commercial machine that people use. When they think commercial use, they think of Vitamix. So you'll see it out and about, but a lot of people think they need a couple of $1,000s to get one or $1,000. Well, we have exclusive to us here at Openshop the E320, the E320. This is the machine that you can afford. This is your $649 Vitamix. And I am so excited to tell you, and I'm going to say this a lot, that this is exclusive to us here at Openshop. So not just the Vitamix itself, the E320, but the gift, and this is where it gets very exciting. Your dry grains container is valued at $185. So your coffee beans, your flour, your breadcrumbs, that is your free gift. And with your dry food container, you're also getting the tamper. You're also getting a huge book. See your recipe book there? That's thick. I just want to show you how big that is. And you're also getting with the E320, the recipe book that comes along with that one as well. So the hardest thing for you to do is choose your color, red or black. Now you can order on 132580. You can go to our website, openshop.com.au, but here is where things get even more amazing. First, I want to give you the item number, 300539, to pick up the E320 today. $649 is your price. Free express delivery. Remember, we are talking about a Vitamix, so it's a pretty big machine, pretty heavy, and it would normally be quite a bit in delivery. Free delivery, 7-year warranty with it. But because of our credit points here at Openshop. You are getting, if you pick this up today, let me work this out. I think you're getting about $120 in credit points because it's double for this month. So that means that that money will go onto your Openshop account for spending next month. And you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, if you want to pay off the E320, you'll be paying about $162, just a touch over $162 per month with Afterpay. So this is the deal today, everybody. We are launching Vitamix here at Openshop. We're launching them. We're welcoming them to the Openshop family. But exclusively, we have the E320. We're going to talk through the differences. Basically, can I say in a nutshell, it's actually simpler than the Vitamix that we know. This is a really simple version. You've still got your pulse, but you just put it on whatever number you want it on, and then you can still walk away. So it will still do your soups, it will still do your smoothies, it will still do your ice creams, and everything in between, everything that we've known that Vitamix does. So it is time to welcome our guest from Vitamix. We want to say a big hello to Mel, who's a nutritionist, who's been working with Vitamix for many years, and is here to talk about the new model, the exclusive model to us here at Openshop, the E320. Here she is, everybody. Welcome, Mel. What a morning you had! I just want to say straight up, okay, this beautiful girl has done so much. Okay, there's hectic mornings, and then there's the morning that Mel's had. Mel has had just the most amazing morning. So she has been running around here at Openshop and still made it all happen. So thank you, Mel. You're just amazing.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Before we even start to show them how incredible this machine is, there might be someone out there that doesn't know Vitamix. Why Vitamix? How are they different?
Okay, so Vitamix is in a league of their own. They're a high-performance blender, so they're so much more than your usual blender. So you were talking about versatility before. So we can do from soups to smoothies, frozen desserts. We can do dips, spreads, nut butters. We can grind our own flours. The list goes on and on and on. We're a fourth-generation owned family-owned business.
Yeah.
We are made in the USA.
And this one, the E320, is still made in the USA as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're not compromising, and I think the difference is you've got a 7-year warranty on this, as opposed to the more expensive model that they might know, which is a 10-year warranty.
Yeah.
So 7 years, you don't even get that on a house or a car, I don't think. I think, honestly, it's still amazing and still made in the US. So there's even clips on YouTube of, you know, Vitamix, don't do this at home, but a Vitamix blending a mobile phone, because it's so powerful.
It's so powerful.
And it is the commercial grade. It's pretty...
it'll get through anything.
It'll get through anything. Now, I want to welcome to this show as well, Zach's here, this show.
Hey.
Here he is. Now,
Justin.
Zach,
Yes.
we actually connected with you sort of through Vitamix, originally.
Yeah, years
because
ago.
you were a guest for Vitamix at one point, and you've owned one for 7 years. He's massively
I love it. I
into
use
his
it
health.
many times a day. And yeah, this is where I kind of started my health journey. It was the machine that took me out of eating, I guess, processed food, and then realizing, oh my gosh, it's really easy to make all the things that I had in the fridge or in the cupboard and save money and be healthier at the same time. So it was awesome.
And do you find, sorry, I know we've got to move on to the first demo, but I've got to ask you this too, Mel, because what Zach's saying there is very powerful, because I have heard of people that have changed their entire life with this machine, the way they eat, what they put into their body, their health, the way they feel. Have you heard these stories as well?
Absolutely, and it was the reason why I got this was I was interested in nutrition, started studying nutrition, and I got myself a Vitamix then. So everything that we make today is going to be from whole foods.
Yeah, this is, people think it's hard to get healthy, but the Vitamix is like a little wellness centre, isn't it?
Yeah.
You throw everything in there, and I think $162 today as your first Afterpay payment, and we're going to send it to you. We are exclusively launching the E320. This is the Vitamix you can afford. That's what I've named it, red or black. You just choose your color, free delivery, plus your credit points. It just goes on and on, 30 days, but no one ever uses that with a Vitamix. Let's start with a mocktail.
All right.
I think, Mel, now this
Get this party started.
Where are we? Which blender are we going to use? Which Vitamix?
We're going to use this one.
Okay.
This is the fast faster one, right? It's a little bit, it's red. So
It's red, so it goes a little bit faster.
Just a little bit faster.
Good
Excellent.
one, Zach. Okay.
So there's just a little bit of water in there. Zach,
Yes.
can you please load up for us?
Sure.
So there's oranges, limes, lemons. So see, we're using the whole fruit.
Right.
Literally just taking the skin off.
Yep.
And we even leave the pith
All
of
of
the
it, Mel?
orange on. Yep, all of it in. Chuck it
Seeds,
all
all
in.
that stuff.
And this is how easy the machine is to use. You just chuck everything in and press go.
And just a bit of sugar.
Just a bit of sugar.
Yep.
So normally you'd put in some tequila. But
Yep.
today we're just keeping it tame.
So you can make super healthy stuff and slightly naughty stuff as
Yeah,
well. All in the
naughty
same
and
machine.
nice.
Depends on how you guys use it.
What about the ice?
Chuck in as
All right.
much ice as you can fit in there, Zach.
Now this is where, can I just, before we do this, because our crew are going to get a before shot, Mel, not many blenders will tolerate this amount of ice.
Yep.
And that's how Vitamix is different, right?
Exactly right.
That's
it's
enough,
going to
Zach. Oh my
pulverize
God.
and
It
crush.
can handle it.
It can handle it. It can
Here
do
we
it.
go.
That's amazing.
Just need to make sure we can get the lid
Okay,
on.
we're just going to get a before shot before you. Oh, before we do that, can you go through how it's different here at the front, Mel?
So our Vitamix here, the E320, is so easy to use. You've just got start, stop on this side, on,
Yep.
off. You've got your pulse on this side, and then you've got your variable speed drive. So it goes from 1 to 10.
Okay, that's
So that's
simple.
just controlling the speed of the blade.
Okay, couldn't be easier.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's give it a whirl. So we're just going to go on,
Yep,
on,
yep.
and up to 10.
You don't even need a tamper for that one.
Don't even need a tamper.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Looking good.
Okay, that was about 8 seconds. What you just saw there is how a Vitamix is different. It's all about the blades.
It's all about the blades. So the blades
Can
are
you
really
just pop
important.
that back and we're going to do a B&A. How are the blades different, Mel?
Yeah, let's show you actually. So the blades are so cool. They're made of hardened aircraft grade stainless steel. They're blunt by design, which really spun me out when I first started learning about Vitamix.
Spun you out, get
The worst thing you could want on a blender is sharp blades, because all they're
Right.
going to do is blunt over time,
Yeah.
and performance is going to be poor because they're just chopping everything into little bits.
Hardened aircraft grade. Gee, stainless steel. That
very
sounds
durable.
impressive.
And
Okay.
so, because they move at 386 kilometres an hour,
Yep.
they're going to pulverise and crush, and they're not going to lose performance over time.
Okay, take a look at the difference. Now that was whole oranges, whole lemons, and so much ice. We couldn't get any more. That's your wow moment. Now I know, and this is why we're going to pour this out. Do you know what? I might do that and give you a
Yeah,
break
shall
today,
we?
Mel.
Okay.
Because
Here
you've
we go.
done a lot.
Teamwork.
Okay, how much has Mel done today?
A lot of work, Mel. Let's take a break and have a mocktail.
Oh, sorry. I'll have
Frozen
to-
margarita, there we go.
Mel,
Looks good.
this is why I wasn't doing it. Mel, can I just say, this is used in over 110,000 commercial restaurants, cafes, smoothie bars.
Shall we?
And that's the reason why, isn't it? Thank you.
Cheers, yeah. Excellent.
Why do they choose Vitamix?
Yeah, so we're the brand trusted by chefs. They choose us because of the reliability, the durability. All of those big commercial chains that use us, they can't afford to have a different result every time they turn on a machine. So they use a Vitamix because they'll get the exact same perfect blend every single time.
Well, that was absolutely delicious.
Yummy.
Sorry you're not getting any milk, but it was delicious. Okay, now we want to show you the self-clean, but before we do that, I'm going to step back over here. Come with me, guys. These two are going to get set up, but I've got to explain what's happening.
I'll get that.
If you have just tuned in, I know you know Vitamix because you've seen Vitamix in your local cafe, restaurant, juice bar. You know, the one where they put the thing down and you know that bar? They use a Vitamix. Why? Because it has to perform over and over again. It has to pulverize ice, whole fruits. This is more than a blender. This is a wellness center. This is all about nutrition as well. You can make hot soups. We're going to show you raw pumpkin going in there and coming out with hot soup. The key attributes here, it's easy to use. It's self-cleaning, and we're going to show you that in a minute. Vitamix is the brand trusted by chefs, cafes, juice bars, and it actually does 10 culinary techniques. So it will do anything you need done in the kitchen, you can do in a Vitamix. But very quickly, if you've just tuned in, we're launching the $649 E320 E320 with a $185 free gift of the dry food jug. You'll get the tamper with both, the recipe book with both, plus $120 in credit points from us that will go on your account next month so you can shop some more. You'll get free delivery as well. There's your free gift. And if you've never bought something from Openshop, you get a further 10% off your first order. You just choose black or red. I'm going to head back to the guys because one of the things that people adore about the Vitamix is the self-cleaning function.
So easy to clean. So that was our margarita jug. I've just put a little bit of warm soapy water in there.
Yeah.
And we're just going to turn it on. Hit right to the top.
That's it.
That's it.
It turns into its own dishwasher.
Yep.
That's how awesome it is.
So we just rinse out the suds and the machine's
Brilliant.
good to go again.
Let's do another demo. Now, what do beetroot dip? I'm dying to see this. What's in here?
All right, so there's some chickpeas, tahini, olive oil, lemon, and beetroot.
Yep.
A little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to get my tamper. So this will just help us move the ingredients around while the machine's on.
And now, this is so different to buying a pre-made beetroot dip with preservatives, loads of salt, and lots of things that you probably don't want to be putting into your body.
Exactly
chickpeas, lemon, beetroot,
all whole foods.
All whole food. The tamper comes with it. Let's do it, Mel.
All right, so we're just going to turn the machine on, up to 10.
Say you've probably got most of those ingredients at home as well.
I love how look, as long as you don't, as long as you have the lid on, everyone, as long as you have the lid on top, you're never going to touch the blade with that tamper as well. So really important. And if you miss throwing something in with the recipe, you just throw it in the top there. So really, really simple to change a recipe.
Now I'm going to
look at the colour. So beautiful.
Wow.
That is not artificial colours or flavours, or that is Whole Foods that created that colour. That's the colour of life. And all that was beetroot, chickpeas, bit of oil, bit of lemon, and you've got your own whole food, homemade beetroot dip. And that was seconds, Mel.
About 20 seconds.
Can I taste this?
Can we taste it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Taste this?
A few snacks.
Selection.
Okay, here we go.
And
Zach,
what I love
would you
about
like
that is
some
that also,
too?
you know, if you were to buy this at the supermarket or that dip, you'd be paying $3, $4 for the dip. You can make it here, probably making twice the amount, and it's half the price. So every time you're using the Vitamix, it's healthier for you and you're saving money. So long term, it's such an investment.
Yeah. It's an investment into your health.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But even when you have people over and you're entertaining and everything, did you just say that, Zach? No, thank goodness.
No.
Okay, sorry. I was too busy thinking about the flavour of the beetroot, and I just realised I was saying something. I thought Zach may have just said that. Sorry, Zach. It's so true, though, isn't it? It really is an investment in the family, in your future, in your health. It's an amazing machine. Now, just before we go to the next one, we talked about this earlier, and I think we have to touch on it again. This is more than a blender, because people watch and they go, oh, it's a blender. It's $600, that's a lot to pay for a blender. I think people need to understand who Vitamix is and what they are. This is this is a company, fourth generation family owned company, still made in the United States of America, and it actually changes people's lives. Do you hear that story a lot, Mel?
All the time. We get letters written into us saying thank you for the Vitamix. It's really, really helped our family. So we've got so many beautiful stories from families all over the world.
And
you know why that is? Because you've got to remember that chewing is so important for our food. If we don't chew our food, we're not going to break it down to a small enough chunk for our body to then absorb the nutrition. So Vitamix is like chewing hundreds of thousands of times for us, so then when we eat it, it's actually allowing our body to absorb more of the nutrition, and then we're going to actually get the benefit of the food.
That's right.
Like with a juicer, if you have a juicer, you're throwing away all that fibre, which is the good stuff. With a blender, you're holding all the fibre in there, which is really, really important.
And I think that's key, isn't it? I mean, that is absolutely key. That's how it helps you with your health. If you've just tuned in, 300-539, we have got the exclusive offer offer on the E320 from Vitamix. It's a $649 machine. And just before we start this one, Mel, how does it differ? It's instead of the 10-year warranty, it's a 7-year warranty.
Yeah, and it's a full warranty, Justine, so it covers everything top to bottom, inside out. You just give our customer service line a call and we will pick it up from your house, go in and service it locally in one of our service centres and drop it back to you, all with no extra charge.
Amazing.
So we want to look after you.
Okay, this is a real opportunity to pick up a Vitamix. What do we have in here, Mel?
And when I bought, so I just want to say, when I bought my Vitamix, it was over $900.
Yeah, mine was
way over $900.
Yeah,
so
mine
this
was
is the best deal.
$1,090 when it first came out.
This exclusive deal
this
for
is really
Openshop
good.
is amazing. Yeah.
They're just getting a before shot, and while they do that in the control room, what is in that? It looks all raw to me, Mel.
So this is our soup. So really all whole foods in there, and I haven't done much chopping at all. So I've chucked in some carrots, some zucchini, celery, shallots. I even leave the root of the shallot on. So you just chuck the whole food in.
So is the Vitamix going to heat the ingredients?
It's going to heat it up, and I'll tell you why. Can we all do this with our hands?
Oh, yes.
This is friction, right? So we're
They're
creating
hot.
friction.
Yes, warming up.
So the blade is essentially, because it's moving so fast, it's going to create friction, and the friction will create heat. It will get to 70 to 80 degrees. It'll be steaming within 6 minutes. So that's your dinner ready.
That's amazing. A raw food soup, but that's going to get heated up. That'd be $30, $35 in a restaurant. And what have you put in there, Mel?
So there was carrots, the shallots, zucchini, celery, lemon, cabbage, capsicum, and cashews. The cashews will just make it nice and creamy.
And Zach, you're a health food guru.
Yes.
Your body is going to thank you for this.
Oh,
isn't
100%.
it?
And I like the fact, it's not just good for our body, but if you have leftovers in the fridge, I hate throwing away food. I hate getting to the end of the week and going, oh, there's a few leftovers.
Yeah,
so I'm like, hey, why not just throw them in a soup and make the most out of what you're spending?
That's the Polish in me, guys. I can't throw anything out. All right, so what do we do here?
All right.
On top, number one.
Did you put water in?
Yeah,
touch
some
of
water as well.
Okay, Mel.
And just a vegetable stock cube. So we're just going to turn this on, and then just because of the noise, we'll just take it off and run it for 6 minutes.
That is incredible.
That is incredible.
That would not happen in a normal blender.
No.
Other blenders have a sharp blade and a weak motor. You know, to overcompensate, it has a sharp blade, so it tries to chop through like a samurai sword. But with the Vitamix, it's like a really powerful motor and a blunt blade. So I think of it as a baseball bat. So every time it's going through there, it's going boom, boom, and just pulverizing, bringing all the nutrition out, more flavor as well. And you guys will see it, and you guys will taste. Well, we're going to taste it.
Yeah.
But
And
if you guys get a machine,
this guy knows blenders.
oh, I love a good blender.
He loves
That's it.
himself.
No other blender compares. This is. I never put it away.
Oh, it's the top. This is the
it has to stay on you.
This is the top. You know, that's not anyone that knows anything about the kitchen appliances knows Vitamix is the top. And if you can afford the top of the range, if a Vitamix has always been on your wish list for $162 today, you can get it plus free delivery. We're going to send you either a red one or a black one. The E320 launch is now exclusive to us. Now, Mel, everybody loves pizza.
All right, let's have a pizza party.
Okay.
So, Zach, can you pop into the jug?
Yes.
There's 3 cups of flour.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like, guys, if I could help in any way, just let me know. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You can ask me to do anything. And you know what? It now takes an hour to order a pizza. And you have to do it on the internet, Mel. You can't, there's no number anymore. Did you know that?
no, I didn't know that.
There's no phone
I make
number.
my own now because it's that quick and easy.
Okay.
You're going to be so impressed by this.
Okay, I am. I'm excited.
all this in, Mel?
All of the flour in.
Okay.
Awesome. So I have my, some of the people that a lot of my friends will buy fast food pizzas, you know, and in anything frozen or anything that's packaged, there's lots of preservatives and, artificial colors and all that type of thing. And this is a great way to control exactly what's going into your diet.
It's real food.
And the quickest way to make a health change is to decide what you're going to eat. Instead of relying on other people, you can now bring the power back into your hands, which I love.
All right.
So a bit of yeast, bit of salt.
Yep, and flour. So let's just
okay.
mix that together first of all.
Yep.
It's always
So
a bit
how do I
tricky
know?
backwards,
Wait. How do I know, guys? What number?
So we're just going
Will
to...
it say in the book, Mel?
Yeah,
the book.
Yep, all of our recipes are on the book, but also online, Justine, there's a whole online plethora of
Okay,
recipes. Yeah.
good.
So let's turn it on and we'll just blend it up to 10 to combine all the dry ingredients first. Okay, the dry is done. So then we're going to add our wet ingredients. So we've got olive oil and water, just warm water, and we'll use our pulse button.
Okay.
So we'll pop it on about speed 3.
Yep.
3 to 4 is fine.
And we can pour it in through
lid.
the top.
In through the lid, and we're just going to pulse as I pause. So let's do this.
Oh, tricky.
Now, is this how we make bread as well?
You can make bread. Yep, absolutely. You can make cake batters.
Wow. Biscuits and
It's
stuff?
so easy. Biscuits, absolutely. I like making raw desserts as well.
Right. Raw desserts. So that's kind of kneading the dough. The air's going through. It's like you would using your hands. But
Doing
why
all
use
the
your
work.
hands? Why use your hands when you have
If
a
you've got
Vitamix?
a Vitamix, that's right.
What's the point? Or even a knife these days. Those are the chopping too, which we're going to show everyone.
And we've still got to roll it out, though, do we,
Yes.
Zach? Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then I'm just going to put it on high and turn it on and just mix everything together.
Okay.
So Zach, this is your job. Can you please?
So quick.
It's so quick.
Okay.
Let's pop
Where
it
should we
on.
do
We're going to
it?
roll it out.
All right.
It's
Our
got to
pizza
rise,
stone
does
right
it?
here. Yeah, so just knead it together a few times just to make sure everything's combined nicely. That's a little trick. If you've got anything sticky, bliss balls, dough,
Okay.
just twist your drive system to get everything out. And that'll just twist everything off the blade.
Oh, that's clever, isn't
Yeah.
it? Now we're going to let that rise, and we're actually going to go back. Oh, look at that. Can I touch? Oh, it's
Feels
hot
good.
pizza dough.
Wow.
That's amazing. Look at it.
I've never made this, I'll be
Zach,
honest. I've never
sorry.
made this in my Vitamix. So
It's
this
so
is really
easy.
cool. Hopefully you guys are recording and taking notes at home because
Look at
it's
that.
so simple.
Are you for real?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're actually going to go back before we're going to let that rise a bit.
Yeah, just
and
pop
then
it,
we're going to
push it all
go.
together.
We're going to get our soup back, but whilst we do that, I've got to give everyone the deal. This is Vitamix, and we have the exclusive offer here at Openshop. This little baby is the E320. For $649, you own the Vitamix Wellness Unit. That's what I call it. 10 variable speeds. It still has the pulse feature, a 2.2 horsepower motor, and it self-cleans in 30 to 60 seconds, and it was actually quicker than that. Now, we are giving you a free gift along with the E320 today, valued at $185, and that's a dry grains container. You'll get a recipe book with that and the tamper with that. We'll show you that in just a moment in action. So that brings the price down to about $464. If it's your first purchase with us, you'll be rewarded with 10% off that first item. You'll also get free delivery. You can pay with Afterpay. So the first amount, I think, is about $162. We'll get this home with free express delivery and a 30-day money-back guarantee. All you need to do is choose red or black and quote the item number 300539. This launch of the E320 is exclusive to us. So don't look for it anywhere else. Don't go online. You won't find it. The $649 Vitamix is only here at Openshop. Now let's go back to the guys because 6
Soup's
minutes
ready.
and we have soup.
Soup's
Yeah.
ready, yeah.
Let's
Are we gonna
just
put
give it a
anything in
final-
the, oh yeah,
final.
little bit of buzz.
Yeah.
Wow. Just smooth it
All those nuts as well. Most
I'm so
is.
excited
This is the
about
smoke.
This is
Everyone
the
have a
wow
look at this.
moment.
There's going to be a bit of steam there you guys can see.
Woo!
Oh,
There we go. So it's piping hot, 70 to 80 degrees in 6 minutes.
wow.
That is
All right.
amazing. Dinner for the family, preservative-free, free of anything. You know those ones in the cans? They're pretty bad, aren't they?
They're
Yeah,
horrible.
like this is a fresh soup. Okay,
Let's make
I could
it look
only
pretty
find
for
this
you
soup.
as
I'm
well.
not joking, but that's
yeah.
this is the only spoon
There
I
we go.
could find.
These are the greens on top, everyone. That's
Yeah.
the extent of my chefing ability.
You did really well.
Okay.
Yeah, Zachy, go get
Yeah,
a
let's
spoon.
try
I
it.
couldn't. I got the big spoon, but I couldn't find the little one.
Have a mouth.
And you can make tomato soup. I make
Oh
a
my
Thai
gosh.
ginger soup as well. This is
This is the Thai ginger,
This is the Thai
yeah,
ginger
and
one.
such a beautiful
Awesome.
colour as well.
Oh my gosh, Mel.
And the
Yep.
cashews make it creamy.
Oh, that
All
is
whole
so
foods.
amazing. Oh, what an amazing soup. Sorry, what was in that again?
So cashews, cabbage, red capsicum. We did some zucchini, celery, spring onion. And you don't need to waste all that time chopping everything into little bits. You can just chuck the whole thing in there. It's that easy.
You know the coolest thing, guys, is that when you guys get this delivered to your home and you go, hey, what am I going to make? I recommend making the soup first.
Yeah.
Literally throw it all in, and if you have a friend over or you're entertaining, it literally takes 2 minutes. Like that was 6 minutes with cold water. If you
Yeah.
use boiling hot water from the kettle,
Wow.
it takes half the time. So people.
And those recipes will be in the
book as well.
And you're
Yep,
getting
or
the book.
online at
Yep.
vitamix.com.
Amazing.
Mel, people are going to want to see their free $185 gift in action.
Yes, so let's get
Yes.
some of these dry jugs going.
Okay, so this is how you can make your own flour, you grind your coffee beans. It's valued at $185, and it's your free gift with the E320, your exclusive Vitamix to us here at Openshop. $162.25 gets it home with free delivery as well. Where would you like to start, Mel?
All right, so we've got our whole foods here. So we've got corn, almonds.
So we'll go down the front. We'll wait for the camera to catch up. So these are our whole grains. Talk me through this again, Mel.
So we've got corn, we've got almonds,
Corn, almonds.
then whole cinnamon sticks, so you can do all your grinding of your spices fresh. And then we've got whole coffee beans.
Delicious.
And then we've got our amazing dry jugs up here, all loaded with those ingredients that we
Okay.
just talked through. And we're going to grind it. So we're going to mill our own corn. How about I do corn and you do coffee?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go, guys.
All the way up to the big pan.
No way.
Wow.
All right.
These are a little bit less noisy as the other ones as well, which is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will be a little bit noisy,
it's the
especially
sound
with a
of good
dry
health.
container, but that's right.
Yeah, you don't wait for the baby to be asleep and then go and grind your coffee, you know. You know, it's a Vitamix.
All right.
Let's do the coffee.
The longer
That
you leave it on,
smells
the finer it will
incredible.
get.
The longer you leave it, the finer it will get, Mel. The smell.
Smells
What's
so
the next
good,
one?
doesn't
Some
it?
almonds. The almond meal?
And
Oh, yes,
we're going to
please.
get our cinnamon.
And why? Because is that hard normally? If you didn't have a Vitamix, how would you go about grinding your...
You'd have to buy it ground.
Oh, you have to
Or you'd
buy
have
it.
to get a mortar and pestle out and a lot of arm action.
Okay, Zach, will
we
you
do
go
it?
first because you've got the
And
almonds
so,
in there?
just to recap, it's you start on one and you go on, and
This is going to smell beautiful as well.
I know, I can't wait. Hold on, we'll just get Zachy taking out his...
the almonds. Oop, a few big ones there. But
And the
that's
longer
so
you leave it,
smooth.
The finer
the
it will
finer
get.
it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, I
oh my
can
gosh,
smell
that
that now.
cinnamon.
Oh, now, Mel, as we pour out the cinnamon, can I get you to explain to me again why a Vitamix? Like, how does a Vitamix do this?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me explain the blades of the dry jug. So I've got a dry jug here.
Yeah.
If we can get the camera to just have a look at the blades for us. So these blades, see how they stick up?
Yeah.
The wet jugs that we've got that we made our soup and margarita in, they lie flat. The blades sticking up push ingredients up up and above the blades,
Yeah.
as opposed to sucking it into a vortex.
I
So
see.
you're going to get a fine grind,
Yeah.
as opposed to sucking it into a vortex. If you put almonds into a wet jug, it'll give you almond butter. So we did almond meal in our dry jug.
Get it. Okay,
Yeah.
you're getting both jugs because we're giving you the dry jug valued at $185, absolutely free. But Zach, we had...
Should we show everyone?
Yeah, should we
Yes,
do this?
We should do it. We should do it. So we're just going to roll it and then talk through it. How are we going to do this? So the other day we actually shot this. So if you guys want to check it out, we're going to roll it right now.
So our gorgeous Zach absolutely loves his Vitamix. Zach, you use it basically morning, noon and night.
That's it, yeah. And on the weekends, sometimes at night times for some cocktails. Why not?
And that's because like health and wellness is super important to you.
It's important, and it's important to balance your healthy food with some naughty food as well. We need that bit of range, and it's important to zig and zag. We're human, you know? So this is a great way of getting that variety from the super healthy stuff to the kind of healthy stuff to the, you know, really naughty stuff too.
All right, the pizza, Mel.
All right, it's pizza party time.
Yes, please.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
the dough has risen. Can you roll this out for us? Check that out.
Sure.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right,
So
I'll
he's going to do it
amazing.
Up in
here?
the middle.
Yep, so there's a rolling pin there for you, and I'm just gonna make a really simple pizza sauce.
Yep.
So inside the jug, I've just put some diced tomatoes and some tomato paste, some fresh basil and oregano. So let's just pulse this out.
Okay.
So just on a low speed, and we're just
Yep.
going to pulse it.
Yep.
Okay. It's nice to leave a few chunks in there as well of the fresh herbs.
Yes, so because it is
Looking
such a
good.
Yeah.
And it smells beautiful. Smell that.
I'll be honest with
Those
you,
fresh
this is the
herbs.
first time I've ever rolled any dough before. Maybe the
Yeah.
first time was like,
Bad job at all.
in kindergarten or something, and we
No,
did.
you did a
Looking
good
good.
job.
Is that all right? Do we roll
Good.
that now?
Yeah, make a bit of a crust.
Can we do a crust? Yeah. Oh, this is
This is a good thing. Food, you know, with the Vitamix, it brings the family into the kitchen. It makes it more
Absolutely.
inclusive.
So much fun.
Everyone can hang out, you know, and to make
pizza
food
with the family,
together.
and it's a cool one to impress your guests with as well. Like making your own pizza, no one does that. Everyone orders pizza, so why not make it yourself and impress your guests?
Totally, it's
Okay.
way better at home
Zach,
too.
we're going to leave you to decorate the pizza.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got
And
some
Mel,
yums
you're
there.
going to make a quick salad. Is
Yeah,
that
let's
right?
make
That's
a
what we're
side
doing
salad.
next. I just want to remind everybody at any point, if you say, okay, I want to try the Vitamix out, don't forget we've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can call us on 132580, or you can order on openshop.com.au. Now, I want to show you what actually comes in the box. So you get the motor, the base, obviously you get your jug, which is I think it's about nearly 2 litres, I think, Joey, was that right? Or 2.0, 2 litre jug, that's right. You get the tamper and you get your First Blends recipe book in the box. But because we're giving you a $185 free gift, you're also getting the dry grains container, which is just under a litre. Also coming back with the whole grains cookbook and the tamper with your free gift as well. All on free delivery, exclusive to us. The E320, this Vitamix model, that's right, isn't it, Mel? Exclusive to us.
Exclusive with the dry jug. No
That's
one else
right.
gets this deal.
Thank
$6.49
you.
for a Vitamix.
Thank you, thank you. Okay,
right.
Now I just want to get a before shot of that. This is going to be coleslaw, so we just want our crew. So you've put carrots, red cabbage, the white cabbage,
And
we
some
got
spring onion in there
Oh,
as well.
nice. Okay.
So this is how easy it's going to be to make our salad. We're going to fill this up with water.
Yeah.
And then we'll just give it a few pulses and we'll have our salad ready to go. It's that simple. All right, so let's put the plug in on speed 10 and then
Okay.
we're just going to pulse it.
Okay.
All right, here
Yeah.
we go.
Oh my God. No way. So why did you put the water in there?
So the water just, it means you can do big portions. You can do 2 litres of salad.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that would take 10 minutes to cut.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've done it in 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
The other option is to pull out the plug and drop your ingredients in from the
Okay,
top. But
yeah.
you're not going to be able to do big portions
Right,
with that.
got it,
So
got
that's
it,
why
Mel.
we filled it up with water.
Love it.
Okay?
Great idea.
I'm just
This
going
is
to
all
pour
in your
this
book.
water out.
How's your
And
pizza
we can
looking,
make
Zach?
ourselves a salad.
Look at the pizza.
Sorry, Zach's done the pizza, everybody.
Is that enough cheese?
That's a lot of cheese.
Is
It's
that too much?
fantastic. No,
All
it's
right.
perfect, Zach.
Awesome.
Never have enough cheese in life.
That's it.
Life lesson for you. And there's
good.
one we prepared earlier. And that's a healthy pizza, preservative free. You made the dough, we made the sauce, all in the Vitamix as well. Remember, this deal's exclusive to us, the E320, along with that free gift of the dry food jug. We're the only ones that have that bundle with the E320 today. And very quickly, I also want to say, Zach, I know online there's a huge Vitamix community that people can go and join if they want recipes, if they want to know about anything.
Millions of people. So, you know, Vitamix has nearly been around 100 years. So there's so many people out there who have made their own recipe and have documented it. So either on YouTube or on, on the search engine, just type in your favorite recipe. Think of a favorite dessert, favorite salads, favorite smoothie, favorite whatever you can think of, and type that in with Vitamix in the search, and it will come up with so many people. So recipes, there's like unlimited recipes out there.
Well, this is the beautiful coleslaw that we just did.
Oh, wow.
We're just getting a shot of that now. So look at that. So that would have taken you so long with chopping, and you would never have got it that fine. And that's what the Vitamix can do. So really, and we mean this, Mel, literally breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah. Keep it on your bench, never put it away because you'll be using it every single day.
What are we doing here?
All right, let's make a quick dressing for the salad that we've just made.
Okay.
So we popped in some pine nuts, olive oil, garlic, and lemon. So let's just
Wow.
give
And the
this a
skin
whirl.
on?
Yep.
All right.
Give
here
it
we
some
go.
tang.
Cool.
Gonna leave the skin on that lemon.
All right.
That's amazing. Other blenders you can even do that.
And it's just disappeared. Literally in like 1 second, that whole lemon disappeared. All the seeds and the
Obliterated.
skin obliterated. It's saving time. It's not just saving money and making you healthy, but it's saving you time, which is just our most valuable asset. And to be healthy and to save time, I don't know. It just
again,
makes so
all
much
whole
sense. It's
foods.
common sense.
I'd give you some
What are we
cup.
doing now?
I'll
Give it a
stir
stir.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Give it
just
a
gonna-
mix.
And it's the same machine
Gonna-
that's made the smoothie, the dip, the wet stuff, and it also made pizza. We've got all the dry, the corn, the almonds, cinnamon, and coffee beans all in one, and the soup.
Yep.
It
And
does
the
everything.
soup.
How many things is it actually? How many?
Well, you can perform over 10 culinary techniques. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd suggest going to your recipe book to start with,
Yes.
and doing your soups, smoothies, and frozen desserts to start with, and then let your imagination go wild.
Is it good?
So
wow.
fresh. And so you can, when something, when you know what's in something, you can taste,
taste
what.
it.
Yeah, you can taste
taste it.
absolutely. All right. Now, as Zach mentioned earlier, Zach,
Yes.
sometimes we can be naughty.
Oh,
and
I'm
this
ready.
is one of those times.
Oh, this is one of my favorite recipes. Is this the chocolate fondue?
This is
or ice
dessert
cream?
time.
Chocolate fondue.
Yeah.
Chocolate fondue first of all. Mm-hmm. So in here, we're just adding some, I might need a little spoon.
Oh, right. You got one down there. So we've got chocolate, dark chocolate in there.
Yep, and then I'm putting some coconut cream in.
Yep.
And I put a little
ready.
bit of maple syrup in there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is this recipe anywhere, Mel?
This recipe's online as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Are the berries for the top or are they going in?
The berries are going to do a quick sorbet for
later,
us.
sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That would be
Bethany.
nice,
Too
though.
excited for dessert. I'm
Maybe
just
some
going to pop
strawberries
some
in
almonds in there as well. Oops.
I'm hopeless.
The almonds just going to
almonds.
bulk it out as well. So am I ruining our nice display?
No, it's fine.
So can we
Lid?
pop that lid on?
Yeah, always need the lid, guys.
Yeah,
Very
lid
important.
on.
Are we tampering
And
this? or
always put the
not?
lid on if you're going to use a tamper.
We will tamper it. I'll just
if you-
get this clean one
If you
over
guys are ever
here.
confused, in the recipe book online, so many videos as well. It's really easy, just step by step.
Can I tamper away?
Yeah, give it a go. So
Yeah.
you're just pushing
Yeah.
down.
No,
I'll
I
turn it on. looking?
Oh, wow.
I think
good.
it's done. Thank you, Zach.
Put that down.
That wasn't even a minute.
So is that going to warm up? Is that we doing the hot one? Or
Yeah,
you'd
so
put that in
let's take that offset and get it warmed up for us.
Awesome.
Oh, yes, because the fondue is hot.
Yeah, and then in the meantime, we are going to make a berry
dark.
smoothie, berry sorbet.
Okay, let's do that. If you've just tuned in, 300-539, we have got the exclusive offer on the E320 from Vitamix. You know what's really good?
For 2 minutes.
When you're using the tamper, it gets some of your frustrations out, Mel. Like, I wanted to kill my teenage son this morning. Like, I was in such a mood when I got in here. Because he's taken to sitting on the shower floor. This is a teenage son problem because he's too, like, quick. Yes, it's a quick story, Joey. That's the story. He's so lazy that he sits on the shower. And I arrived at work and I was just furious this morning. And I have to say, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's like therapy.
Or you can just get it and hit him over the head.
Can I borrow that later, Mel? All right. Now, have I got to go over there, Joey? All right, while you're setting up for your sorbet, I'm going to give everybody the deal.
Okay,
It is
great.
the time to order, everyone. If you are, I've lost my Vitamix, but you'll get one. You'll get one in either black or red, your 2-litre jug. The E320 with the exclusive offer of the dry food jug valued at $185. We have it here at Openshop. The 4th generation Vitamix is here with us. If you thought you needed thousands, you don't today, because for $6.49 you can get a Vitamix. Still made in Ohio in the USA. You get the 7-year warranty, everything you see here, the Vitamix, the dry food jug, the 2 recipe books, the 2 tampers. This is our launch price with free express delivery, 300-539. Don't forget your 30-day money-back guarantee, and don't forget our rewards program, because you can actually get, if you pick this up today, you're going to get $120 in credit points here at Openshop. They go onto your account next month and you can spend that. That's real money on your account that you can spend with us here at Openshop. And I keep forgetting to mention, but if you've never bought anything from us before, you get a further 10% off your first purchase with us here at Openshop. So you may have watched a lot of our shows and maybe nothing piqued your interest yet, but maybe it's a health and wellness. Maybe it's understanding what you put inside your body. Maybe you see the Vitamix in those juice bars, restaurants and cafes and coffee shops around the world and say, well, this is their commercial choice, so that's what I'd love at home in my kitchen. Maybe you haven't been able to afford it before. Well, now you can, because we have Afterpay. So using Afterpay, you can pay off the E320. $162 will get it home to your place on free delivery. Time for berry sorbet now.
All right. So
More colour, more flavour, more health. I have to say, with the price, if you were to, okay, so $6.49 for the price, divided by 7 years,
Yes.
and then divided by 365, it's about 30 cents a day.
Yeah.
If you were to spread it out. So such a small investment.
Yes.
Obviously, you got to pay for the Afterpay and things like that,
But
but you're
the
getting the
7
best
years
deal.
is just your warranty. I remember doing Vitamix shows, Mel, where they had letters from people that had a Vitamix from 20 and 30 years ago because of how
or
powerful
try
the motor
50 to
is.
60 years ago.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Sorbet.
All right, let's
The
do
last
it.
blender you ever buy. 100%.
Zach, do you want to do the honours? Can you pop in
We're going for it?
the maple syrup and vanilla
syrups.
essence?
Yep.
Pop that banana in and
Yep.
You
the
did that
frozen
one, I'll do
berries.
this. We've only got a little bit of time left. So
Chuck
this
it
could be
all in.
anything frozen bananas,
Yep.
mangoes,
Any of your
anything.
frozen fruits.
You know, if you
Even
want to be
just
really
frozen
naughty,
banana.
if you want to be really naughty, Mars bars and Snickers and stuff. If you want to be really naughty.
Balance. It's all about balance.
Okay. And we'll give it a tamper.
Yep.
Let's turn it on and then up to 10.
Always the height.
frozen berries.
Should we
I
do the
mean,
test?
rock hard
The test?
frozen.
There we go. Upside down. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Love
Mel.
a
Well
Vitamix.
done.
Love a Vitamix.
All right, and I'll give you guys
As you're
a
saying,
try.
commercial quality at home. This is
At
what
home.
you know, if you go to those big ice cream parlors or whatever, and you and you get ice cream, you'd be paying like, I don't know, this is like an $8,
Yes.
$10, $12 or
easy.
something.
Oh, absolutely,
But now
yeah.
you-
3
Hold
scoops
on,
is...
and you know what? An inferior blender is still going to cost you money. Like, that's the thing, people have they're not free. So even if you got one for $180 or $200,
Yes.
we're talking about a blender here with Vitamix that's really a health food station.
Yep.
Don't think of it as a blender. Think of it as a way of life, changing the way you eat, changing what you put into your body, Mel, right?
It's a universal tool. It's going to replace multiple kitchen appliances for you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Look at
cinnamon
that.
on top. I
Bit
love
of, bit of
that.
crushed cinnamon and
Yep.
a bit of almond. Why not?
Oh, that
Yum.
looks great, Zach.
And so, yeah, the cost of like 4 or 5 other blenders, you can get one of these, which will last so many more times, lifetime. So,
And you'll get the versatility as well.
That
oh my
is
How
gosh,
is it?
I'm
That
so
is amazing.
excited.
And so
This is why I
smooth.
bought the
I think
Vitamix.
we're
When I
out
saw
of
this, I was
spoons
like,
today. I
yes.
don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, Mel.
I know. I could try it with a
We need
fork.
more spoons.
So good. Everyone behind the cameras are
you've
like,
got
give
one.
it to me.
Use
Try it with a fork.
Bring it on.
Isn't that amazing?
So good.
That's absolutely
It's
amazing.
healthy, naughty stuff. That's what I like about it. I put protein powder and I put some other things in here, superfoods,
Yeah,
whatnot. You can make
bulk
it
it out.
vegan, dairy-free. You can make it as crazy as you want, but you just need that little bit of liquid, ice, and then make sure you blend it with the lid and the tamper on. Anyone
So
can do
3
it.
to 1. So 3 portions frozen to 1 portion soft or liquid.
Do you find as well that people don't waste as much food too, because you can throw things into your Vitamix that have gone a bit baggy and
Yes.
and make a soup or make something else?
Use all your leftovers, just pop it all in, make your soups, absolutely. And then you can also make the amount that you actually need rather than having to do really big batches.
Now's the time to order the exclusive deal to us, the E320 with your $185 free gift. You can call 132580, tap our app or go to our website openshop.com.au. Take a look at this. When we come back, we're going to taste the fondue. I'm going to go through this deal one more time, everybody. This is exclusive to us here at Openshop. The E320, this is your dry food jug that is your free gift. Of course, you'll get your Vitamix blender. We've used them all today because we've done soups, we've done pizza, we've done all our almond meal, we've done dips, we've done fondue, we've done absolutely everything, because that's what you can do with your Vitamix. The E320 only differs, instead of the 10-year warranty, getting the 7-year warranty. You do have slightly different buttons there at the front, but even easier, I think this one, you've got your afterpay to pay it off, $185 free gift. You get $120 in credit points to spend next month with us here at Openshop, a 30-day money-back guarantee, free delivery. The list goes on. And if you've never bought something from us, the new kids on the block here at Openshop, you will receive a further 10% off your first purchase. Let's finish up with the amazing
This is
fondue.
amazing. Some fondue.
Fondue.
It's
So
actually,
warm
we didn't leave it
fondue.
on so that it didn't actually melt, but it looks like ice cream. But if you left it on for like another 2 to 3 minutes, it liquefies, just like if you make peanut butter and all the nut butters, it liquefies.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can still dip the
Oh, it's
strawberries in
still
there.
so
away.
good.
So this is
my
a
gosh.
great one to serve at a dinner party. Imagine bringing out some chocolate fondue with some strawberries. And that's a really healthy dessert. I've used Whole Foods. I just used dark chocolate, coconut cream, and a little bit of maple syrup
I
as
love
well.
coming to work when these shows are on.
This
the
is
best.
amazing.
This is amazing. You've done so well.
Mel, final
Well
words
fed.
from you. The Vitamix, the history is incredible. Still Even this one, made in the USA. Not many things you buy here in Australia still made in the USA, but what are your final words about the Vitamix?
Okay, so we are the blending experts. So we're used commercially all around the world, and you get to have one of these in your kitchen. When it comes to the versatility, I mean, how many different recipes do we do today?
We could be here for weeks.
So much.
And I love what you said, Zach, you will not buy another blender.
No.
Like, this is the last one you'll ever own.
Yeah, and durability.
Durability, over 10 culinary techniques, from soups to dips, the whole look, and used in over 110,000 restaurants and cafes and juice bars. It is the choice of the professionals. You can have one at home. You thought you needed thousands. You don't today with the E320, because you can pick up this model with the free gift of the dry food jug, $185 free gift that we're throwing in with free express delivery, those credit points as well, 30-day money-back guarantee. I want to say thank you, Zach. You're amazing. He loves his Vitamix. Mel, you have been incredible today. I just have to get down on my hands and knees.
I hope you feel well fed.
Thank you, Mel. Bye, everyone. 30, 25, 80. Oh, you did an amazing job after what was like.